being able to force that person to perform assigned labor without
being paid. Let's throw.
And say and prove and show that the government has the so-called right to remove and control your house, control everything, and place you into forced relocation in an emergency. And I hope you're getting that through your head. But also Section 601 also says how the government can Section 601, Secretary of Labor. The Secretary of Labor
that's what I'm saying.
Coordination with the Secretary of Defense and the heads of other agencies are deemed appropriate by the Secretary of Labor shall
that was weird.
Maintain data necessary for continuing appraisal of the nation's workforce needs for purposes of national defense. Oh, you mean collect and maintain data like the NSA? Is it making sense now? Upon request by the Director of Selective Service and in coordination with the Secretary of Defense,
what the?
Regulating the induction and deferment of services, and it goes on from there. Actual executive order right now.
You see what you made me do wrong? Are you shooting at me? I'm black. Well, you're supposed to take this spot.
First, second of all, executive orders are unconstitutional. No president has the right to sign it, Mr. Obama included. So why are they signing it and claiming it into law when they have no right to be doing it to begin with? That should be the question you should be asking yourself and wondering if you're not already wondering that. Know your rights. For some of us out there, we never had rights to begin with. So let's keep going. It says what? Government policy and implementation of this unconstitutional executive order. Section 101. Policies and programs under the Defense Production Act of 1950 as amended the act. So do you see what your government's doing? They're constantly pushing these so-called acts and all these things through the Jewish Zionists, or the real terrorists, as I say, to do put you into FEMA camps in case of an emergency.
You died again.
All these emergencies to displace you from your home. That is what they're getting ready for. Section 102, the policies you must have an industrial and technological base capable of meeting national defense requirements and capable of contributing to the technological superiority of its national defense equipment in peacetime and in times of national emergency. What national emergency are they getting ready for? Why are they national emergencies in their text as well?
Yo, I don't like those things, yo.
Even though there's no national emergency, unless they're the ones preparing for the national emergency.
No, that's not ammo. Thank you.
The national emergency. I hope
yours is up here. Here, can you grab your ammo, please? It's right there, bro. Come on. You can make it. Don't fall again. Yeah, he did it.
The authorities provided the act shall be used to strengthen this base.
I told you don't fall again. You have one job. You have one job, Warren. One.
I've talked about it and done even in my videos that what your government is preparing for what? The zombie apocalypse. The CDC even has a website dedicated and devoted for that. I wonder why. Then it talks about the functions that these agencies have to do in order to prepare for a national emergency. Now, of course,
it's apocalypse.
Sound good on the surface, like Section C, who says be prepared to prevent the threat take actions necessary to ensure the availability of adequate resources that including programs and the last question to you is, when was the United States ever under a threat to begin with? And I know you get
that was like, I'm not gonna lie.
So-called terrorists or the real terrorists
that's some bug.
Inside of the nation, aka the Jewish Zionists.
You see what happened was Warren looked at me and I was like, oh, okay, now I'm playing.
The world for the new world order. Then it talks about the implementation and how they want to implement this plan through the Department of Homeland Security, the same department.
I think we're both rocky, bro.
but what are they really getting ready for? Remember,
oh, I
what are
survived.
they getting ready for is the question you should always be thinking about. Now, we already talked about this from Investment Watch Squad, which is the employment of personnel in Section 502.
We have to do it this
right
time.
Here, as well as the labor requirements in Section 4.
I still survived.
They all say that what, and in the event of a so-called national emergency,
how'd you die?
they have the so-called legal right to not only displace you from your
got hit by a dog.
into a but is a mandate enforced labor for free and to use the facilities for that up in a nutshell. You have to read between the lines when it comes to these unconstitutional executive orders. You can even look them up for more. And I hope you're seeing that with both your eyes open. Now here at Congress, you can see this is from the
I survived, that's crazy, right?
Honestly, all conspiracy aside, and honestly,
I know you're like, how the hell did you survive? Well, that, my friend, I don't know.
Prepare for national emergencies. That's all we've been about. We've been seeing that with FEMA on the rise. Why is it that that's all they're talking about? Let's just be honest right for a second. Why is it that that's all we're hearing about, we've been hearing about? Could it be because they're getting ready for these things and preparing for it? I don't know. Only time will tell. But I do know this, they're definitely preparing for bigger things ahead. Just like Obama said earlier, profound changes are coming to the economy and society. I wonder what those changes are. But I'm not going to go over this, but I just wanted to share this with you in the actual text. That what does the NDAA do? It gives your government the so-called right to these national emergency centers like FEMA camps and to put you in the event of a national emergency. That is what they can do, so to speak. And you can come here and read this on your own time, but this is the bill that they're doing. And the bill is even organized into 5 different divisions: Department of Defense authorizations, military construction authorizations, Department of Energy National Security authorizations, and other authorizations, funding tables, and military justice. Because your military also has a role in this as well. They're getting ready for martial law as well. Secrets, they can't tell you that. I wonder why that is. Now, I know I went over this last week, but this was from Obama at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and as you can see, what does that mean? It means F you in British slang. I hope you see that. That's basically what President Obama is saying and what he thinks about America. I hope you see what time it is. And even at the dinner, we even talked about the end of the Republic, and that would be the White House Correspondents' Dinner. What do you think they're getting ready for? I hope you're seeing this with both of your eyes. Going to get worse from here. Please seek Yahuwah and his true son Yahusha. That way all may be well with you. This is Truth on Bells.
That's you. You got the control and stuff. What's the difference?
You pay $95 a month for a smaller network and monthly access fees are... Transmission begins. 5, 4...